What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 42 of our Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on MLB The Show 24. Lonnie White is making his MLB debut in today's episode. He is Pittsburgh's 19th ranked prospect in their organization, at least based off IRL. That's probably about where he's at, probably in this as well. Take a look at our top 10 prospects. Lonnie not listed. We have two top 100 prospects, though, Lindstrom and the pitcher Riley Capelio. But we are getting into today's episode against the Washington Nationals. That will be coming up next here. But on the mound for the Nationals is going to be former Pittsburgh Pirate Johan Oviedo. Oviedo here, 12 starts, a 3-4 record, 72 innings pitched, a 3.47 ERA, the 120 WHIP, 88 punch-outs, a 23% strikeout rate, and an 8% walk rate. Johan here was traded in the Robert Hassel trade. Alright, Kyle Schwarber leading things off here. That's a liner to right. That's going to get down for a lead-off single. So, first man of the inning up, and he is on a base here. You like to see that. Definitely a big look. Dylan Cruz, the former National up now. Fastball right down the chute. That's going to be driven to center field, and that's going to clear the wall. Dylan Cruz' career resurgence continues. 10th home run of this season. I think his career high was 13 here with Washington. But Cruz, who came over during the previous offseason, home runs against his former team. You love to see that right there for the former second overall draft pick, Dylan Cruz. So Cruz makes this a 2-0 game. And up comes Spencer Jones. Jones up, and Jones drives the inside fastball to center field. That's going to get set underneath by the center fielder, and that's going to be caught for out number 1. So 1 down now here. Take a look at the Pirates lineup. We got Schwarber DH and Cruz in left. Jones at first. Davis is catching. Hassel's in right. Schobel's at third. Lonnie's in center. Tamar's at second. And we got Connor Griffin at short. Alright, Henry Davis up, batting clean up, grounds that one past the diving first baseman. And there you go, Pirates offense getting back on track following the fly out there. So here we go. 1 on, 1 out. Next up is former National Robert Hassel. Drives that to left, high and deep, and caught at the warning track there. Just missing probably extra bases, if not a home run there for Hassel. So 2 outs now here in this first inning. Up comes Tanner Schobel, who strikes out swinging at the fastball. That's going to end the inning. Paul Skeens on the mound here for the Pirates. 12 starts, 8-0 record, 90 innings pitched, a 1.69 ERA, a .85 WHIP, 112 punch-outs, a 32% K rate, and a 5% walk rate here for the veteran Paul Skeens. So Skeens here dominant in his current season with the Pirates as he strikes out the leadoff man, Hai-Sung Kim. So 1 out now here in this first inning. As up will come Elijah Green. Elijah Green strikes out as well. Back-to-back punch-outs for Skeens. And now up comes former Pirate Brent Rooker, who strikes out swinging. So Skeens strikes out the side in order. That's what you want to see right there from Paul. Up now, Lonnie White first, Major League at-bat. He chops this one, infield dirt. Andy Rodriguez has it, flips to first in time. And Lonnie just missing an infield single for his first hit. Up comes Tamar Johnson. Johnson drives that one up the middle. That's a very weak drive, by the way. More of a worm burner. But he grounds that one into center field for a 1-out single. So runner on first base now here following the single. Up comes Connor Griffin. Griffin takes the inside slider. That's going to go right center. It's going to get down. 1 hop the wall. Johnson rounding third. He's going to score all the way from first base. Throw not even close to being in time. And there you go. RBI double there for Connor Griffin. Kyle Schwarber up. Chops that one to Rooker. Rooker going to take it to first himself. So runner on third now here with 2 outs in the inning. So let's see if we can drive him in with Dylan Cruz due up. Cruz 1-1 count, takes the outside fastball right center. That's going to get down off the diving center fielder. Cruz, big turnaround first. He's going to head back. And that's going to be an RBI single there for the former National Dylan Cruz. Up now comes Spencer Jones. Jones drives the inside fastball to center field. That one's high and deep. That one's going to be caught by the center fielder. On to the bottom half of the second now. Skeens. And they get C.J. Abrams to line out to Lonnie White in center field. So a quick out number 1 right there for Paul. And now up will come Endy Rodriguez, the former National. So there you go. Grounds that one to Spencer Jones. And that's going to be out number 2. So now up comes James Wood. Wood here batting .254 on the season. Grounds that one to Schobel. Schobel throws that one away. Spencer Jones keeps it from getting behind him, but that's going to pull him off the bag. E5 on the play. That's something you usually see from Tanner over there in the hot corner. Up comes the next batter up. That's going to be a strikeout there for out number 3. So there you go. All right, Henry Davis up now. 3-1 count, and Davis inside and high. Fastball jammed. And that's going to be a pop-up. Rooker has it at first, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 out now here on the infield pop-up. And up will be the 5-hole hitter, Robert Hassel. 0 for 1 on the day is Hassel. Hassel drives the inside slider to right field. That one's high and deep, and that one will be tracked down by the right fielder. So there are now 2 outs here in the inning. As up will come Tanner Schobel. Schobel 0 for 1 on the day, and Tanner grounds that one to the hot corner, respectively. And the third baseman grounds out to his counterpart, and that's going to be the end of the third. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On now bottom half of the fourth. And up comes Brady House, and that's going to be driven deep to left. Dylan Cruz going to stop and stare on that one. Going to clear the bullpen there into the left field bleachers. And that's going to be the 7th home run of the season for Brady. So Nationals get on the board here with the solo shot. Also their first hit of the game. So that's going to end the no-hit bid right there for Paul Skeens. I mean, you love to see that right there for Paul. He gets it done. But 3-1 count here to Josh Palacios, the former Pittsburgh Pirate. He's going to step on the bag as Spencer Jones. That's going to be out number 1. So 1 out now following the leadoff home run here in the inning. And up will be Hye-Sung Kim, and Kim will go down looking. That's going to be a fastball just right down the chute. Elijah Green 0 for 1 on the day. He pops this one up. In comes Robert Hassel, and that's going to be a very shallow pop-up for out number 3. Lonnie White, second at-bat of the day here for the young man. He's going to ground that one out to the shortstop for out number 1. So leadoff ground out there. You hate to see that. And up will be Johnson. Johnson 1 for 1 on the day, and he's going to line that one to the second baseman, who flips it to first in time for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in this 4th inning for the former Pittsburgh Pirate, Johan Vito. And now 2-2 count to Connor Griffin. Griffin drives the low off-speed pitch to center field. That one's high and deep, but caught on the warning track for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and on now to the bottom half of the 4th. Rooker leads things off with a big strikeout there. Vulcan change gets Rooker swinging. That's going to be out number 1. That's 6 on the day now for Skeens. C.J. Abrams up, and Abrams drives that one right center field. Lonnie White, long run, warning track caught. And that's what you like to see right there for the speedy outfielder. So good defensive play there, as up comes the former Pirate, Endy Rodriguez, who strikes out swinging. Fastball up and in. That's 7 on the day now here for Paul Skeens. He strikes out his former battery mate. Now on to the top of the 5th inning here as the Pirates looking to extend their lead with Kyle Schwarber up, leading off the inning. Schwarber lines that to left field, and there you go. He's got his 2nd hit of the day, and he's got 2 singles. Way to go, Kyle. I love to see that right there. Now up comes Dylan Cruz, and Cruz chases the outside off-speed pitch. That's the curveball, just gets him chasing there. Only the 2nd strikeout of the day here for the National starter. Spencer Jones up, grounds that to Abrams, over to 2nd, around the hook to 1st, and that's going to be in time for a double play, and that's going to end the inning there. So on now to the bottom half of the inning, as James Wood will lead things off here. 1-2 count, big strikeout. That's 8 on the day now for Paul Skeens. So strikeout numbers not where they normally are for Skeens. As the next man up, that's going to be Thomas Reyes. He flies that to right field, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this 5th inning, as up will come Brady Hosey. And now there you go, inside pitch. That's going to be a drive to deep left field. Dylan Cruz underneath, and that's going to be just before the warning track. And that's going to be the end of the inning. So out comes Adrian Palante. Palante in relief of the Nationals starter. 21 games so far, a 101 record with a hold, 49 innings pitched, a 3.08 ERA, a dismal 7.5% K rate. So a pitch-to-contact kind of player right now, as Henry Davis rolls that one over to C.J. Abrams, who goes to Rooker in time for out number 1. So one down now here in the 6th, as Robert Hassel's up, and Hassel rolls that one over the second baseman. He's going to go to first in time for out number 2. So back-to-back ground outs here now for the Nationals reliever, as we're going to send up Tanner Schobel. Schobel drives that high inside slider deep center field. That one's high and deep, and that one's going to clear the wall. Tanner Schobel turns around on an inside slider. That's his 4th home run of the season. Definitely not something that Adrian Palante expected to happen when he threw that pitch right there. But a big home run there, extending the Pirates' lead here. 4th this season there for the third baseman, who's not really known for his power. But that does, again, it's still a good feeling. Up comes Lonnie White, still in search of his first Major League hit, as he strikes out at the high fastball to end the inning. Alright, Josh Palacios up, and Palacios grounds that one to Griffin. Griffin across the diamond in time to first. That's going to be out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 6th. So one down now here. Up comes the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim, and Kim rolls that to Jones. Jones backhands it, takes the first himself for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the 6th. Up comes Elijah Green, and Elijah strikes out fastball up and in. That's 10 now on the day for Paul Skeens. So on now to the top of the 7th here, as the Nationals went 1-2-3 in the inning. Now we have Johnson leading things off, 1 for 2 on the day, drives that high fastball to left field. That's not deep at all, and that's going to be caught. So Johnson 1 for 3 on the day now, following the fly out to the left fielder, James Woods. So, now Connor Griffin, 1-1 count. That's going to be snagged by Brady over to Rooker in time for out number 2. Good defensive play there by the Nationals' third baseman. That's going to be an out number 2, though, thanks to his play. Up comes Kyle Schwarber, full count here, and Schwarber pops this thing up. That's going to be a very lately hit fly out to right field. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be out number 3 there. We're going to head now to the bottom half of the inning. Up comes Brent Rooker, 1-2 count. Rooker strikes out swinging there. So a very haphazard swing there from Rooker. Up comes C.J. Abrams, 1-2 count. Grounds that one to Johnson. Johnson over to Jones in time for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the inning. As up will be now the 5-hole hitter, Endy Rodriguez, 0 for 2 on the day. 2-2 count. Big punch out there of his former battery mate. And Endy knows all too well what Skeens can do if he gets that fastball going. And that's going to put an end to the 7th. On now the top half of the 8th inning, as that's probably Skeens' last inning. Robert Garcia out now, 18 games, a 3-3 record, 5 holds, 15 innings pitched, and ERA over 10. First man up, Dylan Cruz rolls that one over to C.J. Abrams, over to first in time for out number 1. So 1 down now here in the inning. Up comes Spencer Jones, who sends that to left. That's going to get down, take a couple hops before the left fielder gets to it quickly. And that's going to be a 1-out single. So runner on first, and now here in the top half of the 8th inning, as up comes Henry Davis. Davis puts that on the ground. That's going to get knocked down by Abrams. Abrams just going to eat that one right there. No play on the base hit. That's what they're going to call it. So infield single there for Henry Davis. Robert Hassel up, and Hassel drives that fastball to center field. That one's going to get down. That one's going to be cut off by the center fielder, Elijah Green. 1 run is in. The runner from first, he's going to stop at third. And there you go, RBI double there for Robert Hassel. Up comes Tanner Schobel, who's homered once this game, drives that to right. That one's high and deep, and that's going to be caught by the right fielder. Runners tagging, throw from the right fielder will not be in time. And there you go, Henry Davis scores on the sac fly. There you go, Tanner Schobel, second RBI of the day for the third baseman. Up comes Lonnie White here looking for his first major league hit. That's going to be driven to right, high and deep, but caught by the right fielder to end the inning. Now here we go. Skeens out for the 8th. James Woods goes down looking there. 102 insides, what you like to see. That's going to be the 12th punch out of the game here for Skeens. Now up comes Thomas Reyes, and Reyes goes down looking as well. That's 13 on the day here for Paul. Looking for 14 here. Brady up 1-1 count. Drives that one deep to left center. High, deep, and gone. That's his 2nd home run of the day there. That's not what you want to see at all for Brady. That's his 8th of the season. 2nd home run of the day. He's tagged Paul Skeens twice now. And Skeens, I mean, hey, hats off to him for beating one of the best pitchers in baseball right there. So the 2nd home run of the day. 1-2 count for Josh Palacios, the former National. And that's going to be out number 3. Broussard Gratterall, the former Los Angeles Dodger, 11 games, 0-2 record, 4 holds, 11 innings pitched, a 3.27 ERA, and only 8.5% strikeout rate. Broussard there, usually known for his high-powered fastball there. I guess things have slowed down following some injuries. So first batter up, grounds out to Kim. Kim goes to Rooker in time for out number 1. Up now will be Connor Griffin here with one out in the inning. Griffin grounds that one to Abrams. Abrams, he bobbles that one. Throw to first, not in time. Not sure what happened with CJ there. Maybe a little sleepy from a late night of gambling. That's going to be an error on the play. Kyle Schwarber up, and Schwarber pops this one up. Brady backtracking. Brady on the outfield grass. Makes the catch for out number 2. That's going to be a runner on first base now with 2 outs here in the inning. And the 2-hole hitter, Dylan Cruz, will be 2 up. Cruz, 2 for 4 on the day, grounds that one to Abrams. Abrams bobbles it again. Throw to first will be in time this time. And that's going to end the inning here. So on now to the bottom half of the inning. Out comes Alex Lang, 9 games, 2 holds, 14 innings pitched, a 4.40 ERA, and a strikeout rate of above 30%. So a big punch out there of Hye-Sung Kim for out number 1. Elijah Green pops this one up. That's going to be the outfield grass, but Spencer Jones, the center fielder, he's got it there. Now he's playing first, but out number 2 regardless. So now Brent Rooker, final hope of the day. Strikeout right down the middle. That's going to end the day there. Rooker, pretty sure he golden sombreroed this game. But there you go. The Pirates win this one easily here. But a final score of 5-2. So the Nationals looking on longingly, wondering what went wrong in this one. 7-2 actually. Paul Skeens gets the win, his 9th of the season. Johan Oviedo gets the loss, his 5th of the season. So there you go. Play of the game goes to Paul Skeens. Like that, 8 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, 14 strikeouts. He also gets the win. Oviedo the loss, 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. But next thing you should know, peace out, rock on, stay super class.